Good morning all, Camelback Trading 2724 coming to you this Friday morning, June 5th. We're looking at the last 2 days of the market profile. The SPY ETF here on Window Trader, and with just about 5 minutes to go prior to the non-farm payroll number coming out, SPY is looking to gap higher for the third time already in the month of June. Yesterday we dipped into one of the previous gaps, got into it only to be firmly rejected out of it as M period goes ripping right back up to create a 9 wide POC. Let's go over destinations. We'll look at the charts and then come back for 8:30 to see where we're trading at that point. So right now on the upside, we had an afternoon rally high. I'm going to give you everything since we don't know what's going to happen at 8:30. So 311.69 was the afternoon rally high. Obviously, we're trading way above that right now at the moment. Then yesterday's high of 313. 313.22 Wednesday's high, the all-important 313.84 monthly high, March's high. That would be a retracement of $95 in less than a little over 2 months if we're to get above it this morning. Now, above that, 318.11. So we have another void and vacuum in price for another $4+ to the upside if we get accepted. And that's a key word, acceptance above there. But just taking it out is pretty impressive itself if they're able to do it. For the downside, if we gap higher, 313 would be your first destination on the downside. That would fill the gap. Then until we get more market-generated information, we don't have anything until 311.25, which was 9 wide, and then yesterday's low of 309.08 and filling the gap at 308.13. 313.17 as of right now is your pre-market low. 314.80 is your pre-market high in the SPY. Now, we'll go to the charts for a couple of minutes and then we'll come back and look for a game plan. So, monthly right now, if we take out March's high, I will then officially call the monthly up one time, framing up 2 months. Right now it's balanced to up. Very impressive move. Weekly, one time framing up for 3 weeks. More importantly, we've gotten distance each of the past 3 weeks. That's a trend that still has legs to it, right? When you start consolidating, that's a market that the trend is starting to slow. 4 weeks ago, they tried, right? We came 2 weeks in a row, took out the previous week's lows, only to consolidate, come back in, and now, which is very healthy, right? I always say that. You get consolidation, then start the next leg up. Well, that's what they did 3 weeks ago. Right now, if we take out March's high, the next monthly high isn't until weekly high isn't until 325.85, and the next monthly high is the all-time high. Pretty incredible. We're talking about that, right? But you trade what's in front of you, not what you think or want to see. And then for the daily, we briefly come into balance 2 days. Right now, we're looking to gap above it. If we do and stay above it, well, daily would be back to up. If we do not, if we come back into it, depending on how it looks at the end of the day, we'd be back to balance. Bears need to get their act in order because there's really a price void above here to that 318 level and then again to the 325 level. Now let's go back to the profile as with just about a minute to go. So we'll do a game plan and then see how it evolves. Okay, so we have a minute to go. If we are to gap higher, especially with this type of gaps, I would absolutely say gap rules apply. That's a nice risk reward, right? Yesterday's high was 313. We're trading at 313.50. I have no problem taking 50 cents worth of heat. So if we would open, do not fill the gap immediately, I would get on board. Especially looking to take out, obviously, March's high of 313.84. If in the next minute this gap gets way bigger, even though there is a void in price, again, then I'm just going to sit and watch because I'm not going to have anything to lean on. I want to see if there is some kind of counter auction to get involved. If not, I have no problem waiting to B period to see if we start one-time framing up. I mean, look, you didn't have to do anything on Wednesday in A period. Get involved in B period, you had a great morning. Yesterday, you didn't have to do anything in A period. You get involved in B period, you had a great morning. So it goes to show you, you do not have to trade A period, right? You have the whole day in front of you. You get more market-generated information. Never got below the opening. One time frame up. Well, guess what? You made money if you're long. C, D, E. You made money if you're long. B, C, and even part of D. So those are all things you have to take into account. Okay. So it's now a little after 8:30 Eastern Time. My pre-market high is still 314.80, although as you can see, we are trading higher. So again, depending on how high we go, if we get yesterday's high was 313, we're trading now at 314.80. This is no man's land for me, right? The market is basically, algos are just running wild. So the odds of waiting for A period to form are going to be very, very good for me. Okay? In the next hour, if we come back in where it makes the risk reward better, I would take a call play. As of right now, again, there is no put play. There just isn't. There's nothing to lean on right now, so I'll wait for more market-generated information. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.